What's up guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about the best movies that came out in 2023. First step, a little disclaimer. This is of course not a factual list, it's based on my personal opinion. And I also haven't watched every movie that came out this year. I actually missed a lot of them probably. Let's see, I went to the cinema about 25 times this year. At least according to my app. I'm a platinum member, but I still haven't watched every film this year. So if some films that were really great aren't on this list, it's because maybe I haven't watched them. But this video is just to inspire you to maybe bring back some films that came out this year that you have missed and that you might should catch up on, because when I made this list, I was like, whoa, all of these films came out this year. Even though this year went by so fast for me, I didn't know some of these films came out this year. I thought it was like 2022, 2021. It feels like ages. Like, I mean, Fast and Furious 10 came out this year. But I mean, since Corona, time is a lie anyways. The first film I want to talk about is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, the 100th entry into the Mission Impossible universe, but Tom Cruise is still doing it. Amazing stunts, amazing cinematography, great action film. A good Mission Impossible is always worth watching. I especially like this amazing motorcycle stunt they did. They did it for real, but also with CGI to enhance it, so great use of CGI there. Okay, speaking about action, Fast and Furious 10 Fast X, my absolute favorite movie universe. Like, I mean, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, of course. Not talking about that. Fast and Furious is just the most fun, over-the-top action series, and I couldn't have been more excited for Fast 10. It left us with a pretty big cliffhanger, which I'm not gonna talk about. If you haven't watched it, what are you doing right here? Go watch it right now. Not only the cliffhanger at the end was amazing, they also, in the after credit scene, fulfilled my biggest dream and wish for the past years since he left. It's a spoiler now, spoiler warning. Skip 10 seconds ahead if you don't wanna know it. The Rock is coming back to Fast and Furious. This is amazing, and I can't wait for Fast and Furious 10 Part 2 and Part 3. They really made 3 parts for the last movie, which is amazing. Make it 10. Make 10 parts for the 10th movie. It's fine for me, I want to watch them all. Next, let's talk about the big meal we had on July 20th when Barbie and Barbenheimer released to the cinema. I also watched both of the films in one day. First Barbie, then Oppenheimer. Both pretty big movies this year, and whether you like them or not, definitely something that you can't miss and should have watched in 2023, and you have to catch up on if you haven't watched them already. Next, let's go with some honorable mentions. First, we have Megan. Pretty interesting film about a robot coming to life. Also a little bit of AI, which was big in 2023. Then we had a Super Mario Bros. Film. Also was alright. Not my favorite one this year, but it was fine. We had Five Nights at Freddy's. Movies about video games aren't always that good, but I gotta say, even though I'm not that big in the Five Nights at Freddy's bubble, I could really enjoy this film, even though some things just didn't make sense to me, but it was a fine film for a nice evening to watch it. Yesterday I was in Napoleon. Apple is making films nowadays, crazy times we're living in, and they also brought out a film called Killers of the Flower Moon, which I haven't watched, but it's also from Apple Original Films, and I want to definitely catch up on it. Yeah, I don't know what I think about Napoleon. It was just so much about him trying to get anyone pregnant, so I don't know. Anyways, let's continue with the list. We didn't only have Fast X this year, we also had Saw X or 10 this year. John Kramer came back and he was really prominent in this movie, which I really liked. I like his character, I like the Saw series, and it was an amazing film, so go watch it if you haven't already and you like some gory, pretty hard to watch. Yeah, some of the scenes were really disgusting and they took so long. Like, they were showing this disgusting self-mutilation and it was like just holding the camera on it for 2 minutes straight without a cut. It was really hard to watch it at some point. And the last movie I want to mention is a film I watched 2 days ago, which was Silent Night, which was a pretty big surprise for me. When I first saw the trailer in the cinema, I thought this was just gonna be another little horror splatter Christmas movie, but it was directed by John Woo, and we didn't only have an amazing action film, action-packed and Christmas themed. No, in this awesome revenge flick, we also had a tragic backstory with a little bit of emotions. Really sad stuff, some nice character development from the protagonist, and I also really liked the whole preparing for his revenge night at Christmas, which was really well done by showing the calendar, him preparing the car, preparing himself, training, buying guns. First he couldn't fight, he couldn't shoot, and then him continuously getting better, improving at everything, and then finally taking out all of the bad guys and revenging his son. That was a spoiler. I'm gonna do a spoiler mention before that. Oh, and one big entry I forgot to mention this year was the new Indiana Jones, which I also missed. I did see the Expendables that you can also see right here. I saw it in the store the other day. That's why I'm adding it right now. Expendables, it was alright, pretty weird, some bad visual effects. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for the new Indiana Jones, even though many people didn't like it. And yeah, that was it. Those were my favorite movies of 2023. Definitely let me know down below in the comments if you agree with me. Let me know if I missed out on any films that I didn't mention that I should watch. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and also consider subscribing right here for more videos just like this one, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Goodbye.